How are you feeling? How long have you been here?
3 months, May 17th.
And what brought you?
That's difficult to answer.
Eventually resulted in your being here in the hospital.
That's difficult to answer.
this is the end. I'm burning in the there's no place to hide. I'm burning in the What have we done to the world? What have we done to the world? I'm burning in the there's no place to hide. I'm burning in the
All right, I told you I would come back live if there were streamers covering the noise protest at the Hilton Hotel. And of course, BG on the scene is on the scene. But I had to take a break, guys. I had to eat a burrito. I had to eat something. I hadn't eaten all day. Okay, so I went live a little bit after BG because I had to. I needed to eat. It was an emergency. But BG on the scene is here. And much to my dismay, we are going to listen to leftist banging and screeching and all sorts of noise outside of the Hilton Hotel, one of the Hiltons in Minneapolis, because the Sunrise Movement, which is one of the far leftist groups organizing today, they are doing these noise protests at hotels where they think ICE is staying at in order to drive people insane. So, let's get this show on the road, I guess. Welcome in. Mount the like button on your way in, please. This is going to be just great. Listening to banging all night. What could possibly go wrong? What's up, guys? What's up? I hear that Jessica girl is also live. She is. Put her above my head. All right, let's get her up there. There she is. Cynthia! W's for Cynthia! Thank you, my darling. I really appreciate you, as always. What's up, Rumble? I see you guys, too. So while I was eating a burrito, I noticed that the leftists were turning over trash cans and tearing the trash cans apart. And I'm pretty sure they took them to bang on them to make noise. So they're basically improving with noise making apparatus with stuff that they're finding on the street around them, in addition to bringing their own instruments. How industrious. Oh, they blocked off the road. Oh. I explained this on the last stream, but I'll explain it again because people might not have been there or may not have listened. Minneapolis is the birthplace of modern day Antifa. Modern day Antifa was born in Minneapolis in 1986 as part of the SHARP movement, the Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice. The SHARP movement became something called the Anti-Racist Action Network, which was a highly decentralized, non-hierarchical group of cells all over the country that was doing activism just like this against what they called the evil fascist. All this came out of the punk community in Minneapolis. Anti-Racist Action Network evolved into what we know of as today as modern day Antifa in the United States. So people think it came from Germany, and in some respects, whatever. But you, from a practical perspective, the modern day Antifa movement that we have to deal with right now, that's causing violence and destruction, that's doing black bloc, that started as the SHARP network, the again, Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice, which became the Anti-Racist Action Network, which evolved into modern day Antifa. That is the origin of it. So if you're wondering why all this stuff happens in Minneapolis, Minneapolis is the epicenter. It's one of the epicenters of far left activism in the country. People think that's weird. They think it's Los Angeles or Portland or Seattle or New York. No. It's the Midwest. The Midwest was the birthplace of a lot of this crazy shit. So that's why. They already broke a window. Oh, that's nice of them to point a strobe light. There's a fucking strobe light. Those fuckers have a strobe light in a car across the street pointed at the windows. Wow, bro. I gotta put the channel on the screen. I'm sorry. Let's see. Hey, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. They smashed out the windows and busted out the front doors. Oh, that's nice of them. That's for these activists are a peaceful folk, as you know. I ate a burrito. I'm back. I'm gonna get my second wind. I'm gonna smoke a little bit of weed. I ate a burrito. We're gonna go all night. We got a second wind here, people. Come on. Yep, probably they are gonna win. Yep, probably they are. Yep, and everyone should get used to that idea. They are probably going to win and we are going to lose. And the reason for that is the left is operating completely unopposed in this country. There is no one opposing them. No, the Republicans are not opposing them. No one on the right is really providing anything to counter them at all. Trump isn't doing shit. So when you have a massive organized army that is operating completely unopposed, yeah, those people tend to win. IRT is live. Awesome. Thank you. Come on, BG. We believe in you. We got IRT up. We got IRT. And where is IRT? Where is he, you ask? He's sitting in his car across the street is what's going on. IRT is sitting in his car, predictably, but our hero BG is on the scene. Oh, maybe it's not. You know what? I take it back. IRT is not sitting in his car. He's moving around now. I take it back. I was wrong. Come on, BG. We believe in you. Look how many people are there. You can see on IRT's screen. There's probably at least 100 of them. Oh, guys, the hotel where they broke the door down, is that a different hotel? Oh, no, the door's open here, too. Never mind. It was called the Sharps Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice. The skinheads weren't only on the right, guys; they were also on the left. The Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice evolved into the Anti-Racist Action Network. I did a whole Socialism Saturday about this, maybe about a month ago. So go back and watch the Socialism Saturday about the Anti-Racist Action Network, and it'll tell you all about it. Well, the problem, Mike, the problem is this. The earplugs aren't working. The problem is this. They are winning. They're getting hotels to kick out ICE. They're getting hotels to deny ICE booking requests. They're getting ICE to leave the hotel and go to Airbnbs. By the way, they now are targeting Airbnbs as well. We learned that on the spy stream we did earlier today. They are now targeting Airbnbs additionally because that's where the ICE agents are staying now. So they are actually winning on this. There are people that are leaving just because they're sick of the noise and they can't sleep. So yeah, the earplugs aren't working. Oh, now there's music. Music. Good. Oh, yeah? Oh, they're all domestic terrorists. Then why haven't they been arrested? Where the fuck are the arrests? I was to understand when did Trump issue that executive order about Antifa? Was that in like when was that in September or something? Was that even earlier than that? When did Trump issue the executive order about Antifa? Why aren't they being arrested? Has anyone been arrested under that executive order other than a couple people who shot up an ICE facility in Texas? No one in Portland has been arrested. No one in Seattle's been arrested. No one in Los Angeles has been arrested. No one in Chicago's been arrested. No one in Minneapolis has been arrested under the Antifa executive order. So why the fuck haven't they been arrested? No, you retards. Trump is playing 4D chess. And Trump is luring them all into a trap so he can expose the George Soros funding behind it all. That's fucking retarded, you asshole. Seriously. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? They're going to do the same thing? Then why haven't they? And by the way, Antifa doesn't usually bring their phones to protests. So there's that. Or they bring burner phones. I'm very sorry. You're far too stupid to follow me. Like, I'm gonna have to come over to Twitter and block you. You are just too stupid to ever interact with me again. I'm very sorry. It's you, not me. Did everyone see Antifa's response to Pam Bondi's strongly worded letter, by the way? Since you guys are talking about it, let me show you. I just want to make sure everyone saw this, because they did respond to the strongly worded letter. They did. Let me find it. Here is the response to the strongly worded letter that Pam Bondi sent Tim Walz. They posted, I guess this was posted by Minnesota 5051 on their Instagram today. Dear Pam Bondi, we the people of Minnesota have seen your letter to our governor. In it, you not only request access to our voter records and social service programs, you also demand that we repeal our compassionate and pro-immigrant sanctuary laws. You make those your conditions for ordering ICE out. After little deliberations, we have come to a consensus. Fuck off, Pam Bondi. Unfortunately, we have a policy of not negotiating with terrorists. In lieu of negotiations, we would like to tell you how Minnesota deals with fascists. Instead of doing all this bullshit for you, here's what'll happen. Your corrupt administration will remove ICE completely from our state, and when Trump is impeached, you'll also get charged for your complicity and crimes in his regime of terror. We hope this is appealing to you. Please return your thoughts at your earliest convenience. Sign the people of Minnesota. So guys, I don't think Pam Bondi's strongly worded letter to Tim Walz was effective. I think that was a mistake. I think her going on Fox News to announce that she had written a strongly worded letter was probably not the best idea that she's ever had. And I don't know about you, but I personally would like Pam Bondi to resign. I think it's time for Pam Bondi to go. I think Pam Bondi has shown that she is not capable of performing the responsibilities of this job at all. One in the chat if you think it's time for Pam to resign and go back to Florida. Two in the chat if you like Pam Bondi and you would like to keep her as Attorney General because you think that this is just great. One for Pam Bondi needs to resign and get her blonde ass back to Florida. Two, if you just think this is fine. Let me know your thoughts. Hey. Hey, thanks, Bocephus. I appreciate it. Good to see you. How would I like the administration to respond? I would like them to arrest Antifa. First of all, IRT is complaining about IRT can go fuck himself. IRT, your job is to fucking sit there and fucking stream, you motherfucker. I will restream you if I damn well feel like it. I feel like I have this conversation with IRT through the computer every single stream I do. Does BG on the scene complain that I restream his content, IRT? No. And BG is out there more than you are. You left Minnesota, motherfucker. You left Minnesota because you thought that it was all going to calm down. It didn't. You had to drive your ass back, and now you're pissed off. You know who never complains, IRT? BG. BG never complains. BG was out there till 5 a.m. last night. Where the fuck were you? Oh, you left Minnesota because you didn't think anything else was gonna happen. Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Back to the question. Where is it? Okay. Here is what I would like to do. I would like Trump to actually define who is in Antifa. No, he hasn't done that, by the way. Trump has no definition around who is in Antifa. I think he should define it based on their own direct action manual, which describes specifically the behaviors that Antifa will engage in, like dressing up in black bloc and using security culture and using umbrellas and breaking shit and destroying shit and all sorts of other stuff. We have the document. It's public on the internet. It's not a fucking mystery. If I have the document, the Trump administration should really have the document, if we're honest about it. If I'm doing better investigative work than the FBI, that's a problem that perhaps Trump should address, or maybe Kash Patel should address it, or maybe Dan Bongino should have addressed it before he wimped out of that job like the massive, massive pussy that he is. Regardless, the Trump administration still has no definition of what Antifa is. And that is kind of where I would like to start, because I would like the Trump administration to start fucking arresting Antifa. And I don't give a fuck about the local police. I don't give a fuck. Trump needs to go and start arresting people. And the more you guys make excuse, Trump can't do it because of Democrats. Like, literally go fuck yourselves. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. And until people start getting arrested and thrown in jail, this is all going to continue. I promise you. The only way to stop this is to get them off the street, prevent them from organizing, let them sit their ass in fucking jail for as long as humanly possible to prevent them from doing this. That's what I would like. That's my plan. 1 in the chat if you agree with my plan. 2 in the chat if you think I'm wrong about arresting Antifa. Thank you for the super chat. My pro-ice downtown Minneapolis has okay, no, you're full of shit, but you're giving me money, but you're full of shit, bro. You're absolutely full of shit. But that's okay. You gave me money. Cool. Mama, thank you for today. My first time watching The Spy, and I watched all 3. The learning here is fast and eye-opening. You're awesome. I'm so congratulations for sitting through 3 spy streams on your first try. That's quite a feat, Mama. Thanks so much for the super chat. Okay, let's have a conversation. Am I wrong to assume at this point anyone in the signal chats or on the ground could be charged with the RICO Act? Yeah, you're completely wrong. Do you want to know why? There's no fucking funding. I'm going to say that again. There's no funding. How are you going to charge them with the RICO Act if there's no funding? There's no one funding those signal chats. You don't have to pay money to be in a signal chat. It's all free. Most of the people in it are anonymous. There's no funding. There's no funding source. They're not funded by Soros. They're not funded by USAID. They're not funded by the WEF. They're not funded by Bill Gates. They're not funded by Democrats. They're not funded by ActBlue. They're funded by mutual aid. So no funding, no RICO Act, which I told people from the very beginning, there was no funding. So there's going to be no RICO Act. And, yeah, so that's not going to work out. Thanks for the money. Appreciate it. Okay, I'll pull up Lance's video. Yep. No cops. Yet. Oh, look at that big smashed window. Oh, look at that nice smashed window outside the hotel. That's nice. They're collecting donation. One of the groups on the call was collecting donations via ActBlue. That doesn't mean it comes from ActBlue. It just means their donation form is hosted on them. So yeah, that's not exactly correct. If you come into my chat and behave like a retard or ask retarded questions or regurgitate conservative bullshit talking points, I will treat you with whatever tone I believe is required. I don't want stupid people on my channel. I don't want people on my channel who are regurgitating conservative bullshit talking points that we know are false using primary source evidence. So this is not your fucking safe space. We do not coddle your feelings here. Hinge into reality and learn or get the fuck out. And I don't really care which. And I promise you, the people who watch my content, they love it when I chew you retards out. They love it. They pay me more money when I chew you guys out. So... Somali flag, or is that the Minnesota flag? They're so similar. Cynthia, I knew it. I could feel it. I could sense it. I knew you were coming in with a W. I knew Cynthia was going to get some W's in the chat. I could just feel it brewing as soon as I chewed that lady on Twitter out. Thank you, Cynthia. Congrats to everyone who just got a channel membership from the queen of the chat. Yo, we got another one. Much love. Member of the channel for 1 month. Hey, Matt, thanks for being a member of the channel. I really appreciate it. We got a Rumble rant from Skinny Tim. $5 for chewing out retards. I have the best job on the internet. By far. Oh my, only 30 people are there. Hey, Robert, Have you ever tried to organize a conservative rally? Have you ever tried to organize a rally for Republicans? Because I used to speak at rallies for Republicans, and less people showed up than are showing up here. So until you guys can out organize the left, literally shut the fuck up, bro. Unless like this is going to become the new rule. Unless you, Robert, can get more people together to go or do a protest or a rally than they can, then literally shut the fuck up. Oh, you don't give a shit? All right, permanently banned from the channel. Bye, Robert. Bye. We only like people who actually give a shit here. If you don't give a shit, you don't belong on the channel. Bye. Oh, no, Trendlin. Trendlin. We're listening to a noise protest, Trendlin. Is this not enough torture for the night? We're sitting here listening to a noise protest, and you want me to listen to the fucking Penguin song? No, veto, Trendlin. No, I'm not doing it. I can only listen to so many annoying things in a single stream. Hey, we got Rocco's Modern Life, $5 for the band fund. Thanks, Rocco's. Appreciate it. W's for Trendlin in the chat. I'm still not listening to the Penguin song, Trendlin, but I love you. I adore you. I appreciate you. I will sleep on your couch when I'm in your vicinity, and I will thank you for the channel memberships, but I'm still not listening to the Penguin song. Well, that's a great question for the hotel, but I suspect the answer is going to be something to the effect of the hotel believes they will make the problem worse if they do that. Also, do you really think they're going to worry about whether or not they're trespassed somewhere? They've already broken a window. They've already broken the door down. They were already holding it open. Like, do you guys think these are law-abiding people? Hey, listen, the noise ordinance is going to go into effect in about half an hour. Do you think these people are going to pack up and go home because the noise ordinance goes into effect? I don't. So I don't think trespassing them would really make that much of a difference, if I'm being honest about it, but I don't know. Maybe you're right. Got a couple super chats. Thanks, guys. Johan, cover charge number 2 for today, and a donation for more yelling. Hey, I appreciate it. Dorfus, high IQ outfit. Don't be like Joe. Baron Coleman. You might not Joe, but we, Karlyn, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all, Dorfus. But hey, thanks for the money. I really do appreciate it. We got one from Lady. I am here to learn, and coming from someone who knows a little about the left, dumb questions and comments confuse me. So thank you, Karlyn. Hey, thanks, Lady. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for the super chat. No. No, no, no. All of this started in 1986 in Minnesota with the SHARP movement, the Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice. That became Anti-Racist Action Network. That became modern day Antifa as we know it. Bill Clinton had nothing to do with it. Obama had nothing to do with it. Yo, we got nothing. You guys are like spoiling me with the super chats tonight. Aria, for the handbag fun. Hey, thanks, girl. Keep showing them off. Oh, I will. Also, I love when you yell at people. It truly makes me go to sleep happy. It's very cathartic, isn't it? Hey, I appreciate the super chat. Thanks so much. Yeah, I got Lance on my monitor over here. Don't worry about it. Hey, Pete. Thanks for the super chat. The noise is starting to sound just like that scene in How the Grinch Stole Christmas where all the Whoville kids are running around with all those wacky musical instruments. It is Pete, isn't it? It is Pete. That's a great reference. I really appreciate the super chat. Yeah, I'm working on getting some emojis. I'm working very hard on the emoji question. We're gonna get some new channel member emojis, I promise. Guys, hey, as you're filing in, please do make sure you mount the like button for me. Mounting the like button lets YouTube know to recommend my content to more people. If you don't feel comfortable mounting the like button just yet because you and the like button just met and you're getting acquainted, you can high five the like button, you can shake the like button's hand, you can put your arm around the like button, give the like button a kiss on the cheek, give the like button a slap on the ass. Do whatever you want to the like button. The like button's totally cool with it, like whatever. But just make yourself acquainted with the like button in some way. That'd be pretty rad. Just no smashing. We're adults here. We don't do that shit, okay? Yeah, we need a Reagan emoji. So real. We definitely need to get a Reagan emoji. Do you have an axe? What is that? Oh, it's a shovel that they broke. It's a shovel. I was like, does that guy have a fucking axe? If you don't understand that they are not funded, then you watch way too much conservative media. Like, I'm just gonna be blunt with you, bro. Like everything you've heard on conservative media is wrong. Everything Donald Trump has told you is wrong. Everything you are hearing about them being funded by some mysterious overlord is wrong. Everything that Glenn Beck has told you is wrong. Everything that you have consumed for your right-wing bullshit commentators and pundits and all that stuff, it's all wrong. That's why you don't understand. There is no funding. There is no RICO. There is no funding for the signal chats. The signal chats do not prove a conspiracy. The signal chats are fucking serious. Oh my fucking god. Hey, let's just. Why don't we just do this? Let's see how this plays out. If Trump charges them with the RICO Act, then I am wrong. If nothing happens, which, by the way, nothing has happened since Trump instituted the Antifa domestic terrorism order anyway. If nothing happens and there are no RICO charges, then I am right. Time will tell, but I was told that there were going to be RICO charges months ago. I got raked over the coals by conservatives when I said, you guys think that Trump is just labeled Antifa domestic terrorist, but let me tell you why that's not going to work. You should have seen the fucking comments I got from conservatives when I told them the truth that this wasn't going to work. And wow, months later, guess what? I was fucking right and conservative retards were fucking wrong again. I've been being told for months, it's gonna be RICO charges. For fucking months I've been hearing this. Where the fuck are the RICO charges? I've been covering the you guys, conservatives, you just found out about the signal groups. I have been covering the signal groups for a fucking year. I want you to think about this. You guys just found out about the signal groups and now you're all teed off about the signal groups. Do you think the signal groups are new? Do you think this information wasn't publicly available? I've been covering the signal groups for a fucking year. The signal groups aren't new. If I know stuff that the Trump administration doesn't know, that is a fucking problem. So good luck with your RICO charges, conservatives. I'm sure it's going to work out. Marx lives over on Rumble. Really do appreciate the Rumble rant. Do Democrats fear the far left like they're grabbed by the tiger by the tail situation? No. Or do liberals fundamentally misunderstand the far left and their goals as much as conservatives do? I think that liberals and Democrats understand the far left more than conservatives do, for sure. I think they mostly try to ignore them, though. Honestly, they try to ignore them. They just don't do anything. They don't do anything either way. They don't want to get in the way of the far left because then the far left's going to attack them. They don't want to do anything against the far left because then the far left's going to attack them. So they just try to ignore them as much as possible. Antifa is funded by mutual aid. They are not funded by Soros. They are not funded by USAID. They are not funded by the CCP. Antifa is funded by nuclear. I'm going delirious. By mutual aid. Well, that's fine. I was a very successful corporate trainer before all of this, Calvin. If they go away, so does your job. Fine. I was a very successful corporate trainer. I made more money before this doing corporate training than I make now by like a significant degree. I took a giant ass fucking pay cut to do what I'm doing now. So if the far left goes away, fine. I will go back and be a very successful corporate trainer where I am really good at my fucking job. I am an excellent fucking corporate trainer. I am an excellent organizational psychologist. That's part of why I'm so good at analyzing the left. I applied everything I learned doing organizational psychology professionally to doing this. So, fine. I don't care. I'm working on like 4 books right now about all this. Wait, what did data Republicans say? Oh, look, data Republicans lying to people again. Imagine my shock. I know, right? Look, they have the entire road blocked off. Did you guys see that? Let's go back just a second here. Hang on. Look at this. Look, they have the entire road blocked off. They turned over a bunch of garbage cans on either side of the road so they could all be out in the street. That's nice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If the far left goes away, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to become a luxury purse dealer on Whatnot. That is my next career path. That's it. That's it. I could always go back to corporate training. I could do corporate training and also be a luxury purse dealer on Whatnot. You know what? Listen, guys, never be afraid of losing your job. Losing your job is just fine. You get to go on and do another job. I've had several career changes. I worked in higher education for 10 years. I did marketing for 10 years. I did corporate, maybe not. Well, there was some overlap with higher ed. I did fundraising. I did corporate training. And now I study socialism on the internet. Never be afraid of losing your job. You can always get another fucking job. It's just a job. Like, go do something else. Not that big a deal. Hey, Kate, thanks so much for the super chat. These fucktards are not going away. Look at all of the House state bills submitted for the VA state session. This shit is everywhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When JD Vance tweeted yesterday, this is unique to Minnesota. Look inside the hotel. Inside the hotel is totally trashed. IRT's got it. Wow. Look inside the hotel. They totally fucking trashed the lobby. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Yeah, so when JD Vance tweeted yesterday, he was like, "This is unique to Minneapolis." I about yelled at the computer. I did yell at the computer. I was like, "What the fuck, bro? Seriously?" Thank you for the super chat. Considering we think they'll win, if I build a civilization remote homestead, or let me read that again. If I build a remote homestead far from civilization, will they leave me alone? Actually, probably. Actually, unironically, probably if you just built a homestead and you weren't bothering anyone, they actually probably would leave you alone. If you weren't getting in their way and interfering, they would probably be perfectly fine with you segregating yourself away from society. Like, unironically, like their solution when people start to mess up their stuff is to segregate them from society. And so if you are self-segregating, they're probably going to leave you alone. So that's some good news, right? That's some good news. That's a highlight reel. Hey, Cad, $50 Rumble rant over with Cad 16. Thanks so much for the money, bro. I really do appreciate that. You're a rock star. Let's see. We got Dorfus here, folks. People spend money on sports, hobbies, concert, their church. These leftists spend their money on what they believe, and they are zealots. Yes, exactly, Dorfus. Exactly. I really do appreciate the super chat. All good, bro. All good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we got another $20 from Trendlin. So can we all move to your house in New Hampshire and have our own commune? Well, I live in a townhouse, Trendlin. I don't think everyone can fit into my house, but conceivably we could actually start a homestead somewhere and while our I mean honestly, yeah, we could start our own commune. Totally. That's actually not the worst idea we've ever had. Thanks for the money. Yo, look at this. Look at this. 17 acres. We're set. Let's go. We got our commune, guys. Oh, this is nice. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, here they come. Here they come. Tear gas, tear gas, tear. Yo! Get them, get them, get them, get them, get them, get them. Get their asses. Yo! Holy shit! I wasn't expecting that at all. Yo! Let's go. Let's go. That was awesome. They just came out the front of the hotel. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm scared of your pussy ass. I'm scared of your police. Shoot their asses! Rubber bullets, rubber bullets, rubber bullets! Oh, the noise just stopped. That was great. You need a shot? Yeah.
I was just standing there yelling at him.
BG getting right in there. Look at BG, that intrepid warrior runs towards the smoke like a hero. Looks like a bunch of cops outside the hotel now. Now, here is the question, guys. Here is the question. Is it over? Or are they going to regroup? I don't know. It might be over. They may have just cleared the area. Or maybe they're going to regroup. What do you guys think? 1 for it's over. 2 for they're going to regroup. I truly don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's so quiet, though, isn't it? Oh, man. Wow. God bless America.
Okay. We're getting clear. At this point, it appears to be members of the media, the front entrance of the hotel has been cleared out by a federal officer. The taxi lethal rounds entrance with those trash cans that were used by the initial demonstrators. And now, as I mentioned, that it's cleared out. You still have these barricades that are sort of blocking.
Can we do? Well, I want to see where BG's going. He's going towards the noise, which is smart. They're just over there. They're literally across the street. We'll do an instant replay of that at some point. There, you can hear them yelling.
Where's the local PD? What's your message to the local PD, sir?
Oh no. Okay, with the super chat, please pray for Sin. She is in the hospital and she is not doing well. It is serious. Everyone, please pray. I will absolutely pray for Sin. We love Sin. We support Sin. Everyone's saying positive energy to Sin. Thanks for the update, LK. I'm really sorry to hear that.
It's me and 30 people. Please confirm. Officer, I am also a paramedic. You are bleeding. Can I help you? I'm fine. Are you sure? I'm fine.
Never take help from
You're giving
leftists.
comments to the local PD. Do you have any comments to the community, the people that want you out, the people who are here specifically because your department is here? Do you think it's worthwhile if you're going to give comment? Don't you have comment for the people of Minneapolis? Right.
Just surrounded by cameras. It's so Black Mirror, honestly.
Can you tell me what happened to your nose?
How big you take the actions you're taking? Stay on that side of the road!
They're across the road.
There's no signs of approach. You gotta get down and get out of the way. Get back!
Make sure we're live.
Yes, I need the party. Don't bring them out here. Hey, let your mask up. Get your mask up. Let's go.
Uh-oh. BG down. Oh, he's back.
Are you back? Yeah.
They're all still there.
Yep, I'm right here. Yeah. Hey, I'm right here.
Have you found them all?
No.
Hey, see. Milk, thanks for the $20. I do appreciate it. I watched a live stream of Patriot Front in DC the other day. The first 3 comments on the live stream were from MAGA calling Patriot Front Democrats and feds. The individualism propaganda conservatives preach is why they're losing. Yeah, conservatives also preach meritocracy, but don't actually believe in meritocracy. Thanks so much for the money. I really appreciate it.
That's around and held down. But we need you here.
He's bleeding.
All right,
Look,
thank you.
It's ICE. They contract these guys.
Got it?
They just can't have it
wow.
like any other form of law enforcement. You know, you shot some like dude with a beanbag at point blank range who was just banging a can. Is that a crime now?
No, it's not the time. Honest to God, no, it's not the time.
We are press, sir.
You understand? Are you pressed?
No, they're
Are you
Antifa.
pressed?
They're Antifa.
Are you pressed?
I'm documenting. Like
Then back up. Back up now. Back
Get her,
up.
get her, get her. Antifa, get her. Antifa pretends to be press, but they're really not.
I mean, I know nobody. Although they have been singing it, so
Wow.
they came in here, I guess.
GOP!
Is this even part of their
GOP!
They could have brought them on. So they're surprised they didn't.
This is in Minneapolis.
No.
Tell me why you're breathing.
Please get back.
Yes, it was.
Okay, St. Paul, whatever, it doesn't matter.
I was thinking I have no skills.
They're still filming inside over there. That's not press.
I don't even have it with me. It's supposed to be like a thought banging situation. I was here for part of it. I mean, obviously, I see the face out. Yeah. But that's why I'm shocked that they never brought the police. As far as I know, they
Call now.
Yes, this is live.
Get up here, push it back!
They're still there. They're still across the street.
Get out of the way. Go home. Get out of the way.
I think they're all accounted for.
They're right there. You see my IRTs. That's not press. That's Antifa. They're right there.
Spread it. You press? Are you press?
No.
Get back! Amen! Get back!
That's Antifa. That's Antifa. Right there. That's Antifa. He's going to come back. We believe in BG. He's going to come back. I'll get IRT up here, though. BG's back. go! Here comes the paddy wagon. It's a literal fucking paddy wagon. Look at that shit. Here they come. More people. Reinforcements, riot police.
It's a great time to step down, please. Please.
What the fuck was that? That's not press. That was Antifa. Yeah, set one off right there.
This is the Minneapolis Police Department. We're all under arrest. Sit down.
You're all under arrest.
This is the Minneapolis Police Department.
What the
All
fuck?
under arrest. Sit down on the ground. This is a lawful order for the Minneapolis Police Department. This is a lawful order for
They're
the Minneapolis
arresting
Police
them.
Department.
Hot
You're all
damn!
under arrest.
Hot damn! Hot damn! Are we finally, at long last, getting fucking arrests? Holy shit!
Keep moving. Let's go. Keep moving.
Wow! W Minneapolis Police, W, arresting people, thank you.
Just letting you know. He's in the white car. The white car.
Alright, did everybody get you know if everybody got now? Because like this seems like where we can stay, but
Wow.
are you okay? Alright. By the way, and I keep
Now here's the question. Here's the question. Are they actually going to arrest anyone, or did they all just scatter? We'll see, I guess. Yes, they said you're all under arrest. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard that announcement in a situation like this. But they may have all scattered, so they may actually be arresting no one. But I guess we'll see. Looks like a lot of cops down the other end of the street, though. No, the press will be fine. They're not going to arrest the press.
but like also right. But like also
Yeah. Yeah. Also, thanks for not knocking through the floor. Yeah.
Hey.
You okay?
Wow. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Guys, when I'm when the situation dies down, we are going to go back and do an instant replay of when the police came out and started just firing tear gas at everyone, because that was epic. If you missed that part, we are going to go back and watch it at some point. I just kind of want to let this play out a little bit. I don't want to miss any of this. So we will be getting a replay. Thank you, Josh. Karlyn, you are the best. You're the best, Josh. I appreciate it. Thanks for exposing all this. Can't wait till one of your books. I've written books already, but I'm working on more books. The Antifa socialist design goes way back. Not only Minneapolis, professor indoctrination, Cal Berkeley, circa the 60s. Well, yeah, it does go back before that, but what I'm talking about is specifically the modern day incarnation of Antifa that we're dealing with today. That started in Minneapolis in 1986. So while there is certainly a bunch of leftist bullshit that comes before that, I'm talking specifically about the organization we know as Antifa today. But I do appreciate the super chat. Thanks so much. Did I just hear someone say Nick Fuentes? Did they just say Nick Fuentes would die? Hang on. They did. Someone said Nick Fuentes would die. They said that. I don't know why they said that, but someone in the background said Nick Fuentes would die. What's that about? It was very low, but I definitely heard it. Oh, yeah, I adore Nick Fuentes. Yeah, we are Nick Fuentes respecters here. I adore Nick Fuentes. I don't agree with him on everything, but I adore him. I think he's awesome. Yes, I do like Nick Fuentes. Yep. Guys, if you aren't listening to Nick Fuentes, then you probably don't know half the things you think you know. And if you think you hate Nick Fuentes because you've seen clips on Twitter or something like that, then you don't know shit. You have to actually watch Nick's shows. You have to actually listen to what he's saying. Nick clipped out of context is very different than Nick watching his shows. So don't trust clips that are promoted by bad actors. Just watch Nick directly. No one who I have literally never met a single person that has actually just sat down and watched Nick Fuentes' show that doesn't end up agreeing with him on like many points. Even I don't agree with everything. I truly don't. I'm not a Catholic. I'm not going to be a Catholic, all that stuff, but he's allowed to be a Catholic. I don't really care. But but people need to actually listen to what that kid is saying, because he is one of the best political analysts in the entire game. It's not even close. He's smarter than 99% of the people on the internet. Thanks, Rocco's Modern Life, for the $1. I appreciate it. I'm not Lutheran at all. No. Whoa. Well, that's embarrassing. Why'd you just fall down? What was that about? Is that the press? That's Antifa press. That's Antifa press. That's Antifa press. The guy that just fell down. Yeah, press Tifa. What's that? Help, help, help. What's that about? I'm gonna put IRT up. IRT's got a better angle on this, actually. Maybe he doesn't. Never mind. BG's got it. What's that about? What is she doing? BG, put your camera back. Hey, listen. BG on the scene was out till 5 a.m. last night, and then he got up and filmed the protest earlier today. BG on the scene has had a rough couple days. Cut the guy some slack, all right? They got one. They arrested one. IRT's got it. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, this is so beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know if they're going to regroup. It might actually be over. They've arrested at least 2 people. Now, certainly they're going to regroup for tomorrow. Tomorrow, the left is going to try to do another mass protest. They're going to try to do another mass strike. I don't know how successful they're going to be because it's Monday and they only announced they were doing this 2 days ago. But so the left is definitely going to do something tomorrow. There's going to be some sort of protest or rally. It'll probably be in the afternoon. I think I saw 1 or 2 p.m., which would be like 3 p.m. my time on the East Coast. So there's going to be something tomorrow. So they will regroup for tomorrow for sure. They might just give up for tonight, though, because it seems as though people are actually getting arrested and the cops are like not fucking around tonight. So that's something. Yeah, where the fuck is Mercado Media? Exactly. Home with one ball. That's where he is. Guys, if you're new here and you just arrived, please make sure you have liked the live stream. That really helps YouTube to recommend my content to more people. Also, if you enjoy protest coverage, I do quite a bit of it. I cover the far left every day on this channel, not just when it's in the news cycle. So we do a lot of heavy protest coverage. We read Antifa documents. I infiltrate far left trainings. I show you what they're saying behind closed doors. Sometimes we go undercover and stuff like that. And so we cover the far left every day on this channel. We know more about what's going on the far left than anyone on the internet. If you stick around my channel, you will see shit that you cannot unsee. If anyone in the chat wants to confirm every single thing that I'm saying, my chat will tell you that I show you stuff on the far left that literally no one else is covering. So if you want to stick around, please make sure you subscribe. Let's see how many I am away from 130,000. How many subscribers do I need before 130,000? We're about like 350 subscribers away from 130,000 on the channel, and that would be pretty rad to cross. So make sure you're subscribed, turn on notifications, and I will show you the most dystopian shit on the internet. Welcome to all newcomers.
ain't evidence. You know how these investigations go.
They're releasing that. Yeah. They're never mind. They're releasing them and giving them a ticket. Never mind. Psych! Not arresting anyone. Actually, not arresting anyone. There they go. And there they go. So what'll happen now? I don't know. Maybe they'll go home. Maybe something else. I really don't know.
Hey, please. Hey, back up. Yeah.
We're all here together. Not a step up. Yeah, it's quick. Oh, look.
Hey, turn your flashlight on again. Don't look around. Turn your flashlight on again.
Whole bunch of fights. Whole bunch of pussies.
Zero uniforms. All their gear is different. Some of them are wearing boots. Some of them are wearing fucking. What is that? Good boy. That guy's wearing a fucking cap. You're wearing a respirator.
IRT said they had instructions to take pictures and info and release them. It came over the police scanner. Just when you think we're getting arrests, they tease us. They tease us, these people. We think they're arresting. Do you guys want to go back and do an instant replay of when the cops charged out and started firing tear gas? Would that make people feel better right now? Should we go watch the part where the cops charged out of the hotel and started firing tear gas at everyone? I think that's a real good idea. Rocco's Modern Life with the $10. Midwits can find Fuentes confusing because, like Karlyn, he doesn't coddle retards. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nick definitely doesn't coddle retards. Okay, let's do an instant replay. This is the moment where they charged out of the hotel and started firing tear gas. And it was awesome. I don't know exactly when it started, but it was around here. Hang on. We'll fast forward. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. This guy's coming. The other people are coming out of the hotel. Boom. We'll give the super chat in a second, Mark. Thank you. I'm married to a Ukrainian, you absolute retard. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But I thought people would like to see it. And then this guy stands in the doorway getting surrounded by people. And this guy's a total badass. And he just started yelling at them. And that was pretty great too. And then we thought they were getting arrested. They teased us. And then no one actually got arrested. And it was over. Marx lives over on Rumble. Sorry for the dumb question, Barrage. In terms of power, is Democrats ignoring the far left a good strategy? Liberals buying time to reinforce communism? Liberals don't want communism, bro. Liberals do not want to overthrow capitalism. Liberals are capitalists. Communists are communists. They're two very different things. Or is it just losing in slow motion? I think the Democratic Party is completely incompetent, if I'm honest. So I would just plead incompetence on that one, on their behalf. But you've got to learn the difference between liberals and communists, because liberals do not want communism, like, at all, in any way. Thank you for the super chat, though. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, Slava Ukraine. Appreciate it, Ceiling Cat. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine, for the Cash App. I appreciate it. I'm gonna look at those books. Let's see. Lance Johnson had a good shot of the situation. Is that Lance video? I don't know who that is. Thank you though. Appreciate it. I had Lance videos up, but he wasn't live anymore. Lance. Okay. Lance is above my head now. We got Lance video up there. We got BG on the scene over here. No. That guy's not. He's just restreaming people. I don't care about that. This is Minnesota, guys. This is not Portland.
You got good brakes on their cars?
NPR is telling everyone Lance is right-wing media and to leave. Did they say that on the actual stream? Really? Portland is going nuts? What's going on in Portland? What is happening in Portland? Let's see here. Watch this person.
I should have stayed right where I was. I was fine until just now.
Oh, it's like typical Portland stuff.
I should have stayed right where I was.
Typical Portland is typical Portland. It's always the same thing in Portland. Oh, it's from yesterday? Yeah, so that's not even live. Yeah, I appreciate it, bitch. Thank you. Oh goodness. I am restreaming people. You're brilliant, bro. Brilliant commentary. Brilliant addition to the situation. I am curating streams that are actually on the ground. I'm not sitting there just restreaming people. I'm curating the best streams and providing additional commentary over it. Therefore, I do not want to watch other people who are restreaming. I want the streams directly on the ground. I don't care what other people have to say about this. So, BCP, finally! BCP was supposed to be there like 2 hours ago. I told him about this. I appreciate the guy, but bro, where the fuck were you? You missed all the action. Well, at least he's there. Better late than never. Let's pull BCP up because Lance video seems to be offline. There he is. Well, he missed all the action,
You
though.
have games on your phone?
Uh-oh, they're still there.
You wanna play Clash Royale?
They're mocking them. Oh,
What about
good.
tic-tac-toe?
Maybe it's not over.
How many lumens is that?
Nice, dude. What the fuck, man? Turn that shit off.
What brand is it? It's going blind over here. It's scary stuff.
Come on, dude.
It's a spot. I think he wants us to You need me to dance? Alright.
Well,
Can you put the spotlight
go
on so I
tell
can shake
Joe
my
Rogan
ass? I want
that.
it to work for you.
I don't know. If it is meant to be, it will be. If it is not meant to be, it will not be. I am allowing the universe to facilitate or not based on what is in my highest good. If you think I should be on a show, go tell him. I don't know, man. I just cover socialism on the internet, bro. No, leave Duncan alone. Leave Duncan alone. I don't want leave him alone. I want my friendship with Duncan to just be cool. Okay, it's just cool. Don't need to bother him about if it's meant to be. Listen, guys, I've been doing this a long fucking time. Okay, I've been doing this a long time. I've been on a lot of shows. I've been on Fox News many times. Here is what I have learned in this space. If something is supposed to happen, it's going to happen. I just really I've gone viral at shocking times when I didn't think I was going to go viral. I have been invited on Fox News at shocking times when I really thought that I would never be invited on Fox News again. If something is supposed to happen, the universe will conspire and the right events will fall into place to make it happen. And we just all need to relax. I cover socialism on the internet. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to do my thing. And if something manifests out of that, great. And if something doesn't manifest out of that, then it wasn't meant to be. And that's just the way it is, Yeah, maybe Joe Rogan should be on my show. Maybe he should be on my show. You ever think of that?
Gas a building and someone gets hurt in that building. How does that work? I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, Duncan was in here earlier and he gave out 20 channel memberships because he's a king. Yo, $100? Awesome. How we do it, 30 for the commentary, 70 as a tip. Hey, I appreciate that, Gladiator Girl. What a champion. Thank you so much. Very, very generous.
On a public sidewalk. Yeah. Like you forgot.
Yeah, Antifa's there heckling them.
Can I go?
Do you know why Antifa's heckling them? Because they now know for sure they're not going to get arrested. That's why. Antifa was good and quiet until they realized they weren't actually going to get arrested and it was all a ruse.
Yeah, bro. One of your ICE workers fucking paying me to go suck his dick. I need to go in there, bro. I need to get my fucking money, bro. I'm unemployed like you.
Still waiting for my Soros check.
I'm sure they'd respond.
Yo, Marx lives. Thanks for the super chat on Rumble. On my previous chat, I asked if Democrats ignoring the far left was a strategy to reinforce against the far left by buying time, not work with them. Maybe I'm just giving politicians too much credit. I think you are, in fact, giving politicians too much credit, if I'm being honest. Don't overthink it, bro. Democrats are dumb. Just like Republicans are dumb, Democrats are dumb too. The only smart people in the political space are people on the far left and people on the far right. That's it. I truly believe this. Anyone, no offense to independents and all you guys, there's some smart people in the, but like if you want to talk to the really smart people, it's the far left and the far right. That's it. And so you got to choose sides because one of those two teams is going to win. The Republicans are not going to win. The Libertarians are never going to win. The Democrats are not going to win. The classical liberals are not going to win. One of these two teams is going to win. Far left, far right. Choose your fucking team.
Where are they going? That might be my booty call.
Folks, this is the scene here in Minneapolis near the Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Demonstration
Don't shoot them. They're just running around, bro.
was taking place earlier this evening, and this is the current scene out here now. Quite a bit has happened in the past hour here. 10:44 p.m. currently here, Sunday night, January 25th, 2026. Do want to just take a moment to say thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Make sure to subscribe to the page and follow the accounts at BG on the scene. I definitely appreciate that. Thank y'all that have supported and helped to keep coverage going. There's been quite a bit over the last few weeks, and I'm very grateful for those of you that have been following along and those of you that have helped out to help make this work happen and help it continue. Very, very grateful for that. Thank you.
I also think you guys have a little bit of a traffic jam over there. If you need a car there, I can drive a little bit.
Everyone should subscribe to BG on the scene if you haven't already. Let me put his link in the chat just so you guys can always follow him. Hang on. He is the best on-the-ground reporter that there is, guys. So everyone, make sure you subscribe to BG. I'm gonna put it on Rumble, even though I know you guys don't like coming over to YouTube. But everyone should go subscribe to BG. Go give him a thumbs up. I'll even do it. Here we go. Boom. And he's a really good one to follow and support. I financially support him. I'm subscribed to him on Twitter. I send him super chats and stuff like that. And I'm happy to do so because he provides the best coverage in the game. And I will stay live until if he goes offline, I'm going to bed. So that is the rule. We'll stick with him until I think he might be wrapping up, but because it seems like it's dying down. They just made arrests in Portland. I can't watch Portland tonight, guys. When this is over, I'm going to bed. I'm super tired. Yeah, BG is a savage. Yeah, he really is. He's a warrior. He's awesome. So you can see on BCP stream. They're all, you can see on BCP stream, they're all standing right there. They're all standing behind BG.
You have to pay for parking as well.
No, Antifa's still there. Antifa's right behind BG. They're just staying back from the cops. They're still there. There's just not many of them though. There's like maybe a handful. They're heckling.
How many kids have you touched?
Let's see.
I agree.
Okay, so it's more cars too.
I feel like y'all are actually fucking laughing at some of this shit. Like that. y'all can't fucking not.
Old sub. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for the super chat. Good night, comrades and Dr. K. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, old sub. Guys, we will, of course, be continuing with protest coverage tomorrow. I do expect the left to try to do some sort of general strike protest tomorrow. I think there's also going to be a student walkout tomorrow. There's also going to be a student walkout on Friday. There's also going to be a student walkout on next Friday. So we are in for just like continued heavy protest coverage. As long as there is protest coverage and I am home, I will be streaming it. So if you enjoy this type of thing, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and you know, keep coming back for protest coverage. And you can come back for other stuff too. We cover our other far left topics on the channel. I'm hoping I get the chance to cover some Antifa propaganda tomorrow. We're going to be talking about how those rapid response groups actually work. And I'm not going to even show the Cam Higbee stuff, although I think Cam Higbee did excellent work there. I'm going to show you what Antifa is teaching to each other, which is not the same as what Cam Higbee exposed. So there's a lot of Antifa propaganda that has been distributed on the far left from Minneapolis specifically that I want to make sure we read. So I do hope to cover that on the channel tomorrow. That'll probably be around 5 p.m., but it really depends on when the protest coverage is. So join us for daily streams Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. We do Socialism Saturday on Saturdays at 6 p.m. If there's protest coverage, we are doing that. That will preempt all other coverage. So appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And I'll stick here for a few more minutes just to see what's happening. I'll stick here for about 10 more minutes until midnight to see what's up. And if nothing's happening, I'm going to go to bed. But I'll stick around for a few more.
Hey, who's that? Is that JD Vance?
Is that JD Vance? See, there they all are. They're all standing there. There they all are.
Bro, yeah.
If you want to send me stuff, you can DM me on Twitter or you can send it through decodetheleft.com. That's my main website. Just go to the contact form. But DMing me on Twitter is probably a better way to do it if you're on Twitter. My DMs are open to everyone if you want to send me videos. Love to take a look at what you have.
I'm enjoying myself too much in this
Thank you.
Donald Trump too much of a pussy to come down here?
Get all their faces on camera.
I know they finna go to bed.
Huh? 3, 2, 1, fuck guys. Hey, can you turn off your lights real quick? I'm trying to take a photo.
They're taking pictures. They know they're not going to get arrested.
Don't start that. There's better with ice.
Can I bust it down freaky style right here? I don't tell you headlights. Yeah, can we see one of y'all slip on some ice? That'd be funny as shit. That would make my night. Just make sure you don't actually discharge your fire at the same time. Queer!
Wow.
Asshole!
What are you whining about? Hey, don't arrest them. They're just turning around, bro. They're inside the park.
They're not the good ones, huh?
No, that you don't, you obviously don't know what Antifa looks like when they're not dressed in black bloc, bro. No, I promise you, if they're doing this, they're on the far left. Just because they're not dressed in black bloc doesn't mean they're not on the far left.
Hey, guys, watch out. He's trying to exit. Be careful.
Turn your camera off.
Hey, can I use one of you guys' body as a urinal real quick? Need to piss.
Can I use your body as a urinal? That's nice.
Guys, we'll be right back.
Antifa are a peaceful folk. Thanks, Dorfist. Appreciate it. La migra. Oh. Oh. I understand how this is driving people insane. It was a bomb threat. That makes sense. They're leaving. They're leaving. The police are leaving. Okay, let's just see what happens after the police leave. Let's just see what happens because they're all still standing around. So, what do you guys think is going to happen? The police look to be leaving. They're packing it in. There's still a bunch of far leftists hanging around. What's going to happen? Are they going to, number one, disperse and go home? Two, are they going to regroup and cause trouble? I think they're probably going to disperse, if I'm honest. Maybe this is just my hope because I really want to go to bed. I think they're probably going to just disperse, but maybe it'll be something else. What do you guys think? One, if you think they're going to disperse. Two, if you think they're going to cause more problems. Thank you for the super chat. Just wanted to say your message is reaching people. Someone got a channel I follow to react to one of your recent streams, and we have a doc from New York in our audience who is trying to get taking action against Sean Petty. That's awesome. That's awesome. Really appreciate that. Thanks so much for the super chat. Thanks so much for letting me know. Yeah, I have more people watching my content than I have ever, basically, which is awesome. We love teaching new people on the channel, guys. Remember, if you are new on the channel, the very best place to start is actually by heading over to my Substack, and then I want you to click on the new to my work start here, and I want you to scroll down, and I want you to watch this video, Re-Education and Anti-Communist Introduction to the Far Left. That is the very best place to start when you first discover me. You will understand why when you watch the video. This is also available on YouTube. It's also available on Rumble. It's also somewhere on Twitter, but you can always find it on my Substack in the new to my work section. So start there if you have just found my channel and you want like an introductory crash course. Very best thing to do. Karlyn.substack.com is the link. It's in the description below. Someone will probably post the link in the chat. Here, I'll just do it. I can probably just post my link myself. I can probably just do that. Here is the link. Reagan just got it, but Reagan got it first. There you go. I will be doing at some point when I have a moment to breathe, I will be doing more live classes just like that re-education class. I need to update that class anyway, but the current video is fine the way it is. But we will be doing like live classes throughout the year, but it's just like so much with protest coverage. There's a lot of things that I've wanted to do that I just don't have time to do right now. So stick around. Again, I do this all day. I cover the far left every day, not just when it's in the news cycle. So this is all I do. It is my obsession. Oh, the whistles! Oh, the whistles! Oh! Oh! It's over. It's over. Mm. And here we go. No sleep. Oh, more tear gas. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Here they come again. Look at all the green. Oh, they got a green one. Oh shit. Green one. Oh shit. No sleep tonight, motherfuckers. Green tear gas. Rah. No sleep. No Brooklyn. Oh, he picked it up. He's running with it. That Antifa guy picked up the tear gas. They used it to get away. They used the tear gas to get away, and now they're leaving. Oh, great. Oh, great. And BG just stands in it. BG the fucking warrior. BG, turn the fucking camera around. Ice disappears with a smoke screen like a fucking ninja, or the police, whatever that was. Oh, fuck you, assholes.
What happened?
Fuck you.
Oh my fucking god.
Yo, sleep is for pussies. I don't need no stinking sleep. You guys gonna go to sleep? I wasn't gonna go to sleep. Sleep is for pussies and snowflakes. I can barely even speak at this point. That's how delirious I am. I was watching from the beginning. You had a question about RICO. From my understanding of federal RICO, you can be charged without a dollar changing hands. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to happen, guys. I'm sure that's going to happen. Again, the signal groups have existed for over a year. You just found out about them. So if RICO can be charged based on the signal groups, why haven't they fucking done it? The signal groups existed in January 2025, February 2025, March 2025, April 2025, May 2025, June 2025, July 2025, August 2025, September 2025, October 2025, November 2025, December 2025, and yes, in January 2026. Why haven't they been charged with RICO yet then, assholes? We're back. I'm yelling. We're back. I think they're breaking up. They're dispersing. I think it's actually over. Let's go to IRT real quick. IRT is like a good view of the. That's BCP. That's BCP. Oh shit. BCP's got a good view. Wow. No, they're not. No. Like, guys, please stop listening to whoever is telling you that people are leaving in droves. That's not true. Please stop. God damn it. Conservatives are so quick to believe everything that sounds good to them or that they want to be true. People are leaving Minnesota in droves. Do you see people leaving Minnesota in droves? We're in the middle of Minnesota right now. People are so afraid of you guys discovering they're in those signal chats that they literally attacked and vandalized a hotel tonight. Congratulations. And they weren't even arrested. People are not leaving in droves. That is so not happening. Anyone who's saying that doesn't know what they're talking about. I'm sorry. I have heard from multiple conservatives in my chat, not just on this stream, but the last stream. I guess BCP's done for the night. We might be done for the night then. I've heard from multiple people that people seem to think that leftists are leaving Minnesota in droves because they're afraid that their signal chats got released. And I keep being like, where are you people hearing this? Like, it doesn't even make sense. IRT's in his car. BG, per usual, is the last on the scene. It's just BG. Per usual. They're going back. Why the fuck did BCP turn his stream off? They're going back.
Oh, that's really fucking cold. Dude, it's my home! I'm freezing! I'm staying here, dude! Fuck off! Fuck off!
Listen, although Cam Higby did a very good job with that signal group stuff, and I won't take that away from him, I think Cam is very, very good. Cam is also very young and doesn't fully understand the situation. So I think Cam Higby is very good at what he does. I think he's a worker. I respect him a lot. He is wrong on that. He is not an analyst. He's not a researcher in this. He doesn't understand that like he thinks he does because he's young and he's still figuring it out. That's fine, but he's not right on that point, and I'm going to be proven right on this, and we'll see. Thank you, Kate. To your point, everyone has dispersed because all of us have to go to work, far left and far right. Yeah, exactly, except for them, because they're students. These are probably University of Minnesota students, honestly. This hotel is near the University of Minnesota campus, and so these are like University of Minnesota students. So that is who is protesting tonight. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, Cam's work was excellent. I have no problem with him getting like millions and millions of views and making a ton of money. But he's not correct that they're leaving. He is 1000% not correct that they're leaving.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is
Is that it? Is it over? Is BG done? BG might be done. BG's done. I'm done. Is it over or is he just freezing? That is the question. Might be over. I might be going to bed. I can feel it. I can taste it. Oh no, we're back. Never mind. Never mind. We're back. Psych! real nice of them. I think Jack Posobiec has a better grasp on it than most people do. I don't agree with 100% of the things that Jack Posobiec says. I think he gets some things wrong, but I think Jack Posobiec has overall a better grasp on the situation than most people. And I also do think that Jack Posobiec actually does give a fuck. Like, there are people who don't understand everything, but they give a fuck. Like, Kim Iverson doesn't understand everything, but she gives a fuck and she wants to learn and she wants the information. Harrison Smith, bless that guy. I love that guy. He doesn't understand everything yet, but he's circling around it and he's so close and he wants to understand and he gives a fuck. I think that Jack Posobiec gives a fuck. I think he just doesn't know everything yet. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. If you were giving the Trump administration advice, what would it be? My advice to them would be to pay me a metric fuck ton of money to advise them, and that will be the advice. And I will give them advice after they decide to pay me a metric ton of money to advise them. And by metric ton, I mean enough money where I can surround myself with Chanel purses in an entire room and just be happy about that for like the rest of my life. We're talking like that level of money. That's what we're talking about. A Chanel purse costs like $10,000. I want an entire fucking room full of Chanel purses that I can just be around and enjoy, of every variety, including like the limited edition ones and stuff like that. And that's what I'm talking about. So if the government wants to pay me that much money, they can have my advice then. I mean, they could also just read my Substack for free. They could do that. That's actually true. Unironically, they could. If the Trump administration just subscribed to my Substack for free, they would know more about Antifa than they currently do, I promise you. Uh-oh. BG turned the sound off. He does this sometimes by accident. We don't know why. Why is that woman wearing a mask? Oh, I'll tell you, she's Antifa. That is an Antifa journalist right there. I don't watch enough of his content to know if I agree with him or disagree with him, to be honest. I know who he is, but I've never actually watched him. No, those are guys. The people inside are cleaning it up. Antifa destroyed this earlier. The people inside are cleaning it up. They're not Antifa. The Antifa are outside. Hey, Spartan, thank you. All right, I'll delete the spam bot. Thank you. I cannot fucking believe they started up again. Oh, here they come. There's sirens.
That's my guy's truck. That's it. It looks just like fucking ice. I know, I got it. Be careful, y'all. Be careful.
They're regrouping. These sick motherfuckers.
Hey, peace and love on planet Earth. Love my neighbor.
Hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Which ones know their stuff? Which ones are wrong but care? And which ones are grifters online in the commentary? Okay. The vast majority of people claiming to understand the left do not understand the left in any way. The vast majority. Who knows their stuff? Jonathan Cho knows more than he doesn't, but he doesn't understand some stuff. Katie Davis Court knows her stuff. Honey Badger Mom knows her stuff. Cam Higby, I think, understands more than he doesn't, but he's still learning. Nick Sorter understands more than he doesn't, but he's still learning. Nick Sorter's only 27 years old. Nick Sorter's still very young. But I also think Nick Sorter does give a fuck. I've spoken to Nick Sorter. I've DM'd with him. Like, I think that Nick Sorter does actually give a fuck, but he's also young. Jack Posobiec, I think, understands more than he doesn't. Joshua Lissick, who wrote the book with Jack Posobiec, understands a lot. If you get Tim Pool doesn't know shit. Tim Pool doesn't know shit. No. Tim Pool doesn't know anything. Tim Pool, no. The Quartering doesn't know shit. The Quartering is an asshole too. Like, he doesn't know anything. Who else? Who else do you guys want to know about? Give me some names. Give me some names and I will tell you yay or nay. Nick Shirley, okay. Nick Shirley is 23 years old. He's still very young. He does very good work. I think Nick Shirley's awesome. He's very young, so he doesn't understand everything. I think BCP, I give him like 50%. 50%. He believes a lot of conservative bullshit talking points. That being said, I think that BCP is a nice guy. No, Tommy doesn't know anything. And I like Tommy personally. He doesn't know. No, Ian Carroll doesn't know shit. No, not about this. He knows about other things. He doesn't know about this. Based on what I've seen, I don't think Nate Friedman knows what he's talking about, but I also haven't seen that much, so I could be convinced otherwise. But based on what I've seen of Nate Friedman, I have not been impressed. James Lindsay doesn't know. James Lindsay is out of his fucking mind. Yeah, Tim Pool is hilariously blindfolded. I don't know about Steve Turley. No, Jordan Peterson doesn't know anything. Brandon Tatum doesn't know shit. I don't even know who that is. JD DeLay doesn't know shit. Alex Jones knows about the WEF stuff and like the NWO stuff. He does not understand the radical revolutionary far left in America at all. I think Crowder knows some stuff, but I don't think he knows everything, and I don't think he knows as much as he thinks he does. I think Michael Malice is so smart. I think that he knows the historical development of a lot of this stuff. I don't think he understands the modern day implementation of it, but I think he understands the historical development. And I think that I just think that Michael Malice is like I think it's a fucking genius. I really do. But just because you're really smart doesn't mean you know everything, right? You can be really, really smart and still not know things. And so I think that he just doesn't know. I don't think he's incapable of understanding. I think he's very attuned to like more of the historical development and the philosophy. And I think he's a genius, but I don't think he understands like the radical left. Megyn Kelly, I like Megyn Kelly a lot. I do not think Megyn Kelly understands the far left. No. Arturo doesn't know shit. She's young. She's a young kid. We make allowances for people who are young. When you're young, you're supposed to be stupid, okay? Illustration Station just doing in. Trump doing anything about this? Nope. Why would Trump do shit about this? Why would he do it about this? No. Glenn Beck doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And even more importantly than that, not only does Glenn Beck not know what the fuck he's talking about on this topic, he's misinforming millions of people and misinforming the White House. So I have a special bone to pick with Glenn Beck because he could understand this stuff. I have sent Glenn Beck so much information over the years. He could understand it. He just chooses not to. That is the reality. Let's see. You think I think a porn star is smart? No, a hardcore porn star is not smart. Jordan Peterson doesn't know anything. Let's see. No, he's a Zionist shill. We don't like him. I don't even know who some of these people are. Patrick Bet-David does not know shit. Patrick Bet-David, it was embarrassing for me to watch Patrick Bet-David try to debate communists because Patrick Bet-David did not know what they were talking about at all, and everything they said just went over his head. So, no, Patrick Bet-David does not understand the far left at all. I don't know. I truly don't know how much Joe Rogan knows. I really don't. I don't think he's an expert in it or anything. Andy Ngo has lied to and misinformed millions of people. Andy Ngo is a narrative shill. He has a narrative. Now, Andy's book on Antifa is very good. Andy wrote that book 5 fucking years ago. Since Andy wrote that book, he has done no real journalism. He doesn't even do journalism anymore. He doesn't even live in America. He pays other people to do his research for him, and then he releases things that other people write for him. So, no. Big no on Andy No. He does not know what's going on. Not only does Andy No not know what's going on, he's lying to millions of people. Ben Shapiro doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He doesn't care. I don't think that the radical revolutionary far left is really David Icke's thing. So I can't fault David Icke for not knowing about it because I don't think it's actually really his thing. I don't think Matt Morris knows as much as he thinks he does. I don't even know who that is, so they probably don't know anything. I don't know about Steve Bannon. I truly don't know. I don't listen to him, so I have no idea. I don't know what Styx knows. I truly don't. I don't think he understands it fully. But I truly don't know, honestly. Let's see. That's it. That's all I'm answering. No, Data Republican. No, Data Republican doesn't know shit. Don't listen. No, Data Republican doesn't know shit. Do not listen to anything that account says. That account is a narrative shill account. It's just telling you what the conservative narrative is. They lie to people all the time. They misinform people. It's not a good, no, don't follow them. Trevor Loudon, I think, actually does know stuff. Actually, Trevor Loudon is one of the good ones. I think he gets some stuff wrong. I have intellectual disagreements with him on some things. But overall, I think that Trevor Loudon has done a lot of work in this area and understands a lot. So I respect Trevor Loudon quite a bit. Dan Bongino doesn't know shit about shit. No, Dan Bongino knows nothing. Kim Iverson doesn't fully get it yet, but she will someday. She's going to get there. It takes time sometimes, but I like her a lot. Andrew Wilson doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He has no idea. And Andrew Wilson is terrified to debate me. And I've offered to debate him on multiple occasions. Andrew Wilson is terrified to debate me. So no, I would kick Andrew Wilson's ass in a debate on this. Candace Owens doesn't know shit about this. No, I don't think Charlie Kirk knew shit about this either. Not really. And that's no disrespect to him or his memory. I don't think Jay Dyer understands anything about this. Jordan Peterson, no. Well, Adam Green has interviewed me on several occasions and he has listened. And so Adam understands more than most people do, but this is also not Adam's area. So it's like Adam Green is doing a completely different thing. Do I have an expectation that Adam Green is going to know everything about the far left? No, I don't. But I know that Adam Green has listened and he's a good guy. And I know that he has like understood more than I think many people do. Let's see. Cernovich doesn't know shit. That's it. No more questions. No, Brandy Cruz doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about either. Someone said Brandy Cruz. No, Brandy Cruz thinks that Antifa and the DSA are the same thing. Brandy Cruz doesn't understand shit. I'm sorry. No. Veto. I wish we need to get Owen Schroyer to talk to me. Because I think that Owen Schroyer is so close to getting it. He's so fucking close. He's like Harrison, except Harrison Smith is actually talking to me. Owen Schroyer is like, he's circling. He doesn't fully get it yet, but he's circling. And I like Owen Schroyer a lot, honestly. Alex Stein is so funny, and I adore him. I don't think he fully understands this, but I don't think he needs to. He's a hilarious comedian. Mike Benz doesn't know shit. Mike Benz, no, wrong. Mike Benz I've seen Mike Benz lying to people on multiple occasions. That's all. That's all I'm doing. That's all. No more names. That's all. I'm done. I'm retired. You guys sent me too many fucking different names. I'm done. We're just listening in now. Oh, Phil Abonte doesn't know shit. No. Phil Abonte thinks he knows everything, and in fact, he knows nothing. You guys are just trolling now. How much does Nick Fuentes know? Nick Fuentes does not know everything. Nick Fuentes knows some things. I think he knows more than average. But there's still some areas that I would like young Nicholas to work on. If I'm being honest about it, I think Nick still makes some pretty silly mistakes when it comes to his analysis on the far left. And, Nick has my phone number. So if Nick has questions, he can text me any fucking time, Nick. But I think that he knows more than most people do. But I also still think that again, it's one of those things where it's like Nick Fuentes is so smart about some things, but the far left is not his area. And so it's kind of like I'm a real nerd about this stuff. I am super wonky about this. I have a very narrow focus on the far left. And so I know much more than most people do just because I have such a narrow focus on it. Nick Fuentes has a focus on other things that he is brilliant at. He does not have a focus on this. And so I think there's room to grow. And I think there's more for him to learn, but I also think that he knows more than most people do. How much does Big Tech know? How much does Big Tech know? He knows more than he lets on because he was secretly watching my content and maybe even still is. And so he knows more than he lets on because he was actually paying attention for reasons. But, sadly, Big Tech has informed me that he hates me. He has always hated me and he will always hate me. And so, you know what? Whatever. Too bad. What about me? Bro, I know more than anyone else on the internet about this shit. I will debate anyone on this topic anytime. Yeah, I know more than anyone on the internet about this. With love, Jetafire, yeah. I'll tell you who does understand it, though. I'll tell you who does understand it. Amalek understands it. Amalek absolutely understands it. That's why we like Amalek so much. Also, he's devastatingly handsome.
Good fuck ice. Good fuck ice night. Good fuck ice night.
Oh, no. You're good. Oh, sorry.
No, it's not, because white nationalists are on the right? White nationalists are not on the left. White nationalists are on the right. It's a different thing. The left and the right do not have the same definition of the term whiteness. What the white nationalists have a completely different definition than the far left does. So you got to keep that in mind.
That sucks.
Oh, hell.
Are there friends coming out now? Oh,
What
good.
the fucking fuck is that? Oh, God. Holy God. Here, I got something for that. Hold on.
It would not actually surprise me if we saw a bunch of people come out and start to recongregate again. Like there's maybe like a dozen people out there right now, so there's not that many. But like it would not surprise me if they've called all their friends and they're like, bro, get the fuck back out here. The cops are gone. And we started seeing people come out here again. It would not surprise me at all. Whoa! What the fuck just happened? Did they just attack BG? What the fuck just happened? Did they just attack him? Who is this guy? No, this is retarded. Hey, Kate. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Fucked up part of trying to watch the crazy protesters, these horns and whistle. Yeah, bro, I know. I'm about, oh. Yeah, the struggle is real, Kate. I totally get it. Thanks so much for the super chat. Oh, good. Now they're letting more cars through who are honking. Oh, good. Oh. Guys, remember an hour ago? Remember an hour ago when it was so quiet and the police were there? And we thought everything was wrapping up. We thought the police were going to arrest people, and they announced that they were going to arrest people, and then they didn't arrest people. They handcuffed them, and then they let them go. And then the police left, and it was so quiet for all of 5 minutes after the police left before they picked up the pots and pans and started banging again. It was glorious about an hour ago when we thought everyone was going to be arrested. And I really thought I was just going to I thought I was going to bed 45 minutes ago. No. The police left and they let them go. They didn't arrest them. And now here we are, and they're regrouping and they're making noise again. And it's over. We were so close. We were so close to victory on the night. And now it's over. I love this. Big Tech doesn't hate. No, he doesn't. Big Tech absolutely does not love me. I promise you. Big Tech was very clear with me a week ago that he does not love me. I promise you. It's so close. Yeah, we're talking about Elon. That's exactly right. We're talking about Elon. Yep. Did any of the other streamers come back? Is it just BG there? Everyone else left. God damn it. IRT is still there? Is he though? I thought he left. Oh, you're right. IRT is there. Okay. All right, IRT. We'll get him up. You know, I really, really wish that IRT would learn not to complain about people streaming his shit because the guy works. The guy's out there right now. He's sitting in his car, but at least he works. And it's like, I don't want to shit on IRT, but when IRT complains constantly about people restreaming his stuff, it's like you can't help it. Like he's being an asshole. You're making content on the internet. You shouldn't be complaining about people restreaming your stuff. And it's just like that's the way of the internet, bro. That is like literally the way of the internet. But I would give IRT like far more credit if he would just like literally stop complaining. That's it. I might even send IRT money if he just stops complaining. Well, IRT is there. Like we've got IRT above my head now. I didn't realize it was still there. And he seems to be across the street. So IRT is going to see if anything happens to BG. So I think BG is going to be okay. Guys, BG on the scene is very experienced at this. He's a professional. He's been doing this for like a really long time. So I'm sure BG is going to be fine. He was hanging out with them until like 5 a.m. last night. So he knows what he's doing. Not really. Not really. But, you know, I'll probably, like, I typically go to sleep around 3 or 4 in the morning, and I wake up around, like, 10 or 11 or something like that. So my sleep schedule's all fucked up, but I'm just super tired right now because I've been streaming so much. Good night, Sophia. Hey, thanks for Shell for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Yeah, poor BG. I really feel for this guy. I'm suffering, and so he's suffering more. See, this is why I like Whatnot so much. Whatnot is a simpler place. On Whatnot, you get to buy jewelry you don't need, and purses you don't need, and makeup you don't need, and skincare products you don't need, and electronics and stuff like that, and random shit from pallets and stuff like that. Like Whatnot is a simpler environment. Whatnot is very transactional and it's fun, and you don't have to think about things like Antifa banging pots and pans outside a hotel on a street corner at 1 a.m. Whatnot, like there are no politics on Whatnot. There's no sides on Whatnot. There's only shopping, and that is why it is the greatest invention in the history of humanity. You're literally on Whatnot right now. Yeah, you get crystals and Pokemon cards and Legos and shoes. And it's just like it's so simple. It's such a I'll get capitalism, fucking capitalism, man. Capitalism for the win. It's beautiful. It's the best. It's all Trendelin's fault. Whatnot good. Listen, I'm like Whatnot should absolutely sponsor me. Whatnot people, will you guys sponsor me? I will show off all the cool shit I get on Whatnot in exchange for Whatnot credit. I won't even ask for money. Well, I guess Whatnot credit is money. They're gonna have to pay the vendors. But like, if Whatnot just pays me in Whatnot credit, I will say nice things about Whatnot like literally every day of the week. I don't actually know how many cars he has. I don't actually know. That's a very good question. He did tell me he just bought a new one the other day, so I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, you guys, yeah, people who are new to the channel, you missed the days of the slime. Slime days were great. Slime is still great. All right. Oh my God. You guys want to keep going? Should I keep going? I'll go for 15 more minutes. We'll see what happens. See, the thing is, I feel like I'm tempting fate. If I turn off the stream, the cops are going to show up. I know this. It's like, and if you guys want to go to bed, I totally understand it, but I just have a sneaking suspicion in the back of my head that if I were to turn off the stream, that would be the moment that the cops would show up and we would actually get like something fun again. And so I'm like, it's like the FOMO is real. I'm like, but what's going to happen? They're all making noise and banging shit on a sidewalk at 1 a.m. What's going to happen? BG seems to be over it though. Actually, wait, are they going home? Yo, did they go home? Wait. No, they're still there. Fuck. Yeah, the other night I turned off the stream and they started launching fucking fireworks. Exactly. BG's like, I gotta get out of here, bro. BG's like, gotta go. This is BG on the scene on the main screen. That's IRT above me. He's going inside. BG's inside. BG's like, it's fucking cold. All right. Listen. BG on the scene is going inside to warm up. I gotta go to bed, guys. I gotta go to bed. It's time. I gotta go to bed. I'm delirious. It's enough. It's enough for tonight. Thank you guys for coming and enjoying the content today. I appreciate everyone who came and watched one of the streams today. I especially appreciate everyone who sent in a super chat or donated a channel membership. Thank you guys for allowing me to do what I do. As a reminder, guys, I'm 100% funded by people like you. I can't do this if you guys don't allow me to do it. And so thank you all for I have the greatest job in the world. I really do believe that. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow because I am anticipating that protesting is going to happen tomorrow. I think I heard around 2 p.m. their time, which would be 3 p.m. my time. But if something goes earlier, then it goes earlier and it's just the way it is. But you know, I'll be back tomorrow sometime. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on notifications. We're doing heavy protest coverage. There's going to be 2 spy streams tomorrow, just so people know. 2 spy streams tomorrow. There's going to be spy streams on Wednesday as well. And so, you know, it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of stuff, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on. Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you all. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.
How are you feeling? How long have you been here?
3 months, May 17th.
And what brought you?
That's difficult to answer.
Would you give me some idea?
I am not completely like other people.
What do you mean by that?
People dislike me because I am not completely like them. I am trying to do with my life something which few people try to do, and this influences my thinking and consequently my action.
What is it you're trying to do with your life?
Play the piano for people.
I'm not clear. How is it that playing the piano for people has eventually resulted in your being here in the hospital?
That's difficult to answer.